So problem number 4. For this we have to prepare a process Z account. See the problem again. From the following particulars, prepare process Z account showing the cost per unit. Transfer to process Z at cost from process Y. From Y process, transfer to Z process. 9,000 unit at rupees 27,300. Transferred finished stock from process Z, from this process to another, that is finished stock account 8,000 units. Sundry materials 500, labor 6,500, direct expenses 2,009. Allowances for normal wastage 8% of units introduced. Scrap value ₹1 per unit. So you are also required to prepare normal wastage account and abnormal wastage account. You know, normal wastage normally occurs. For that, or while preparing the process account, we have to show the normal wastage units. If the value is given, that value has to be entered, or we are asked to give the scrap value, or scrap value is there, that value has to be entered in the amount column. Otherwise, normal wastage amount column nil. For abnormal wastage, we have to calculate the value with the help of formula. So first prepare the process Z account, debit, credits, so only two amount columns. One is units. I think two amount columns enough. One is unit column, another one is amount column. Total cost, units, total cost. Transferred from process Y to process Z. So journal entry is process Z account debtor to process Y account. So to transferred from process Y, 9,000 units at a cost of 27,300. Then other expenses, here transfer to finished stock from process Z. What is entry? Finished stock account debtor to process Z account. So in process Z account, by finished stock account. $8,000 units at a cost of, cost is not given, only units are given. Then sundry materials ₹500, two sundry materials. Sundry materials 500. Two labor 6,500. to direct expenses. (2009). Then allowances for normal wastage. So normal wastage entries, normal wastage account debtor to process Z account. So by normal wastage, %8 of 9,000 units. So how much? 720 units. Then scrap value ₹1 per unit. Scrap value ₹1 per unit. So it means 720 into ₹1 is equal to 720 rupees. Then you are required to prepare normal wastage account, abnormal wastage account. So normal wastage already we have calculated. So it means here accordingly there is abnormal wastage also. So after this, no other transactions here. First of all, you have to total the units column. See, is there any difference in units? Here 9,000, here also 9,000 total. So 8,000, then 720. So the difference is 8,720, means 280 is the difference. So this 280 is known as by abnormal loss or wastage. Abnormal wastage. So for abnormal wastage, value has to be ascertained. Even though it is not given in the problem, you have to ascertain the value of abnormal wastage. For normal wastage, if there is scrap value, then only you have to take the scrap value, otherwise you have to keep it in the amount column. For abnormal loss, the value has to be ascertained. So how to ascertain the value of abnormal loss? So you know how this we have ascertained. So total of units column, debit side 9,000. So we write the highest total, that is 9,000. Then 8,000 worth of finished stock transferred to the next process stock account. 720 already. Normal wastage, the difference is 280. It is the abnormal wastage. So how to find the value of abnormal wastage? So for that there is the formula. You know that, right? Calculation of value of abnormal wastage. Value of abnormal wastage. The formula is normal cost of normal output. Normal cost of normal output, then divided by normal output multiplied by quantity of abnormal wastage. Quantity of abnormal wastage. Quantity of abnormal wastage. This is the formula. Normal cost of normal output divided by normal output multiplied by quantity of abnormal wastage. So is equal to normal cost of normal output means here normal cost of normal output means here the cost of the normal output. This is the cost of the normal output. So normal cost of normal output means here 27,300 plus 500 plus 6,500 plus 2009 minus this normal wastage scrap value or any amount received minus 720. This is the normal cost of normal output divided by normal output. What is the normal output? Normal output here means input. Input is how much? 9,000. 9,000 input minus 720 normal wastage. 720 normal wastage multiplied by quantity of abnormal wastage. Already we have calculated it. It is 280. All these are units. 280 units. This is also in units. Wastage units. So is equal to. So total of this is how much? 35,589. 9,000 input minus 720 normal wastage means 8,280 units. This is rupees multiplied by 280 units. So is equal to value you will get rupees 1,203. So this is what? Value of abnormal wastage. Now we have this wastage in units. Value right 1,203. 1,203. So now total the amount column. This total is already we have total. No? How much? 36,309. 36,309. So now you can find the value of finished stock. How much?
35,106.
35,106. 35,000. 35 or 34? 34,000. 386. 34,386. So this is how the value of finished stock is calculated. So first transferred from other process 9,000. Then sundry materials, labor, then direct expenses. Then other side normal wastage, it is given, value is also given. Then abnormal wastage units we have calculated by totaling the units column. Total of units column 9,000, 9,000. Finished stock 8,000. Again less 720, you will get the abnormal loss PAT. After this, you have to calculate the value of abnormal loss by the help of this formula: normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into quantity of abnormal wastage. Normal cost of normal output is nothing but total of this debit side minus any amount realized. Then normal output means here output, that is input minus normal loss 720. Then abnormal loss units we have calculated. We will get the value of abnormal loss. So value of abnormal loss is 1,203. Now you can calculate the value of finished stock by totaling the debit column first. 36, 306, 36, 306. Difference is 34,386. This is the value of finished stock. Then again in this problem we are asked to prepare two accounts. One is normal wastage account, another one is abnormal wastage account. The first normal wastage account. Normal wastage account. Normal wastage account or normal loss account. Only two entries: debit side, credit side, particulars, units, amount, particulars, units, amount. See this first, by normal wastage account means normal wastage account data to process Z account. So to process Z account. $720 units, 720 rupees. 720 units, 720 rupees. It is the value of abnormal loss. Then for the amount realized, by sale of here normal wastage, we have realized the amount. So for that we have to enter the value. See here, the scrap value of the normal loss or normal wastage has to be credited to the process account concerned, so that the total process cost minus the scrap value of the normal wastage is absorbed by the good units produced in the process. And again, if the normal wastage has scrap value, the scrap value of the normal wastage should be entered on the credit side of the concerned process account in the value or amount column against the entry for normal wastage. In case normal loss or normal wastage has no scrap value, nil has to be written on the credit side of the concerned process account in the value column against the entry for normal wastage. That we have already treated. So in the credit side here, we write by for the amount realized by bank. By bank, or here by sale of, or here by sale of scrap. 720 units, 720 amount, so that this account is closed. Account is closed. Then so also another account, that is abnormal loss account. Again, for abnormal loss account, that are to process Z account. So again here to process Z account. 280, 1,203. This amount. These are the units. Then again, in the case of abnormal wastage, a credit is given. See, in case the abnormal loss or abnormal wastage has any scrap value, the scrap or realizable value should be credited to the abnormal loss account or abnormal wastage account. The net abnormal loss, that is the final balance in abnormal loss account or abnormal wastage account, has to be transferred to costing profit and loss account by debiting costing profit and loss account and crediting abnormal loss account. The abnormal loss account is credited with the realizable or a scrap value of normal loss account. See, here we have received 720 rupees by sale of normal wastages. So this abnormal loss has to be made good to the extent of realized value of normal loss units. Here nಮಗೆ normal loss units 720 units 721 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಿ 280 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಇದರ ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 280 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸಿಂದ ನಾವು ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆದ ಅಮೌಂಟನ್ನು ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ 280 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆದರೆ 280 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂದ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ 280 total units 280, value ಮಾತ್ರ total 1203 ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ 1203. ಆ 1203ಯಲ್ಲಿ 280 rupees ನಾವು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸಿಂದ ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ನೆಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 280 ಫ್ರಮ್ 1203 the balance is 923. So 923 is transferred to profit and loss. By profit and loss account means here it is the loss. To profit and loss account it is the profit. By profit and loss account means here to the profit and loss account of the organization or to the total process account 923 will be transferred. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 280 rupees ಇದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಆದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇದೆ 720, ಅದರಿಂದ ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಉಳಿದ 923 ನೆಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್, ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅದೇ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಯಾವ ರೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಕವರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದೇ ರೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ನಂತರ ವಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ನೆಟ್ ಲಾಸ್. So this is how process account and normal loss, abnormal loss accounts are prepared.